What's up, Gates? We got Omaha Cop Block. Pull up a seat.
Let's see, man. We gotta talk some serious business out here with the police officers,
Let me
man.
move this fucking thing. Give people a second to get in here. Usually around a minute, it'll just boom. I don't know if we'll get 100 people, but
It's all good, man.
probably get more than that. Sunshine, what's up, baby girl? Aren't you gonna let people get in here? We had over 1,000 yesterday. Cynthia, Sunshine, Lori, Ray Finkel. Gonna let some people get in here. Got Omaha Cop Block.
Omaha Cop Block on YouTube. Oh, accountability for all right here.
Pimping all over the world.
The real black guy out here, man.
I'm the real black guy.
Yeah, he's the real black guy. I delegate him to be black.
I've been given the pass.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Power to the people.
Give him the black delegation there.
All right, guys. So let's have an update. This is our special episode of Bad Cops Update. Hey, AFA and Crazy Ford.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
We got you in the game. So let's go over the couple cops. I'm black from the waist down. Logic Evolution, we don't doubt it for a second. Marcia, Rusty, Mid-Ohio. So let's go over it. First, we got the shitbag cop from Anderson, right? So they retaliate against me because I expose him, and then he smash that like button. 124, get the like button to 100. All right, so we expose this cop. And because of that, they try and retaliate against me and charge me. So this cop is suspended with pay, right? Pending an investigation. Well, the investigation comes back. Now he's suspended without pay for a month and a half. Thank you, Mile High Medic.
Appreciate you, Mile High
He's
Medic.
fucking on a month unpaid vacation. His girlfriend's reinstated. Now, she allowed him to beat up a citizen because she was more concerned for her boyfriend than she was the citizens. Should she have her job back? Absolutely fucking not. But the next date, which is August 17th for this shitbag cop, is his termination hearing. And the assistant chief of police has already said they plan to fire him. But here's what you guys should know. Here's the fucked up thing. Spencer Dakota Nice, the kid that was choked out by Officer Reynolds, was being investigated for a hit and run like 8 months ago. They dropped it. There was no issue, right? So the day that they suspend this cop without pay, Spencer Dakota Nice is charged with that same previous hit and run now, the same day. And the Anderson Fraternal Order of Police writes a Facebook post saying, "We will get vindication and show everyone that Officer Reynolds is a good officer." So you're trying to show he just choked somebody out. He gets his buddies to retaliate against me. And the same day that he's being told he's not getting paid anymore for being a piece of shit and a fucking citizen assaulter, he's now they're going against the same kid the same day to try and put other charges on him. After they just did the same to me. He's a really good officer. Great job, Anderson PD. So that's one cop that's got to get fired. Let's go over cop number 2. Count them. 1, 2. Cop number 2. East Chicago PD. Congressional candidate Michael Strauss for the Libertarian Party is out with us filming. Now keep in mind, he has a lawsuit currently open against this police department, a federal lawsuit. Now, none of these places can pay him. They literally keep the street lights shut off. The lights don't turn red, green, yellow, or anything. I think they turn the color of black, and then the cops pounce on the light to try and beat it. So what they do is they see this guy. He says, "Hey, man, your light's out. You'd give us a ticket." Cop freaks out, tackles him to the ground. "Hey, Joey, thanks. Welcome to AFA Bronze." Freaks out, takes this guy to the ground. So when he takes Strauss to the ground, he does a takedown maneuver that police don't do. It's not a police-trained maneuver because he has no idea what the fuck he's doing. This is Officer Cook. Patrolman 3rd class, he makes $59,600. Yes, Patrolman Cook, we have all your information, and I'll be doing a video just about you. Just about everything in your life. Ain't that about a bitch? Anyways, so he takes him to the ground. Now, his leg is pinned in between Mike Strauss's leg. So, as they're fucking going after this guy, you can clearly see one of the other officers take his knee, because you know cops love putting their knees on people that are unarmed, and he puts his knee on Strauss's leg, which forces the cop's leg to get wrenched, right? And then you can see the cop go, oh my Lord, get him back. And then Strauss, like this, why am I being arrested? Now, asking someone a question is definitely, you shouldn't do it, because then the cop comes down and punches him in the face. Now, in the report, he says it's what's called a brachial stun. It's supposed to be open, like open palmed, right? And it's a stun to the neck to temporarily immobilize the suspect. It's not open, it's closed, and you don't punch him in the neck, he punches him in the head because he's bleeding from the head. And then when he punches him in the head, his head smashes off the ground, so now he's got marks on both sides of his head. So this piece of shit cop is trying to say that he was punching him in the neck like this when he punches him in the head like this. We the People Media, welcome to AFA Gold. There's a mod for you. This is absolute bullshit. Bullshit. So what do? Now I'll say this, I don't care who hears it, right? White cop hurts a black guy. The nation is in uproar. Black cop hits a white guy. And I'm literally begging people to follow behind me. Begging people, like, stand up for your rights. They are literally jumping curbs to get away from me. Right? Jumping fucking curbs. You know what the problem is? We had black issue, we had white issue, now we have human rights issues, right? You fucking live here. This is your fucking country. But anyways, let's talk about what happens to this fucking cop. He gets caught lying. He gets caught in all sorts of shit. So now he's on administrative leave and undergoing an internal investigation. Cop number 2 in his poo-poo is what we do, especially when I'm with you.
Yeah.
See what I just did there?
Yeah. Good
Mic
job.
drop.
Wow.
Now, I don't know. Who do you guys think cop number 3 is? Do you have any idea who cop number 3 is?
The one that arrested me?
The one that arrested you?
Yeah.
Tell them about what fucking happened.
So the officer arrested me. My name is Floyd Wallace with Omaha Cop Block. All right. He arrested me. He said I was trespassing at a fire station.
You weren't even on the fire station. You're on the sidewalk.
Justin Serbit.
Thank you, Justin Cervantes.
Cervantes, yes, sir.
So, but you weren't even at the fire department. You were on the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah, and I'm talking, how do you trespass a person from a sidewalk?
Well, there's a reason. You want me to show you the reason?
Why?
Put your hand in the air. I'll put my hand in the air. You see the difference?
He's white and I'm black. And that's
because I was right there filming at the same time.
They didn't even talk to him.
Guys, listen to this. So I was right there filming at the same time. You know what the difference is? I got a camera. I'm white. He got a camera. He's black. Now we literally cross each other's paths in the video while the police officer is there. And the firefighter says to me, "Sir, come on over here. You'll be safer. I don't want you to get hurt."
Yep.
You can see this in the video. Why am I going to get hurt? Why am I going to get hurt?
Why would I do something to him?
Now the cop goes up to him and he says, "Hey, listen, what are you doing?" He chooses not to talk. That's his Fifth Amendment right. He has no articulable suspicions of a crime. He has no legal reason to be speaking to this man. And he says, "Oh, keep your hands out of your pockets."
That's right, he did say
Can
that.
you show me the case law where hands in your pockets is illegal? I'm pretty sure nothing would have fucking pockets. So, and here's the other thing. This guy's got his hand on his gun, withdrawn, drawing down on him.
Yep.
And his concern should be his pockets. Your pockets shoot lint balls. His gun shoots fucking bullets.
Yeah.
My camera shoots frames per second. I'm pretty sure the only dangerous motherfucker here is this fucking police officer.
That's right. And they tried to charge me with, at first they was going to charge me with trespassing and assault on a peace officer. I'm like, dude, I did not grab you. And
well, he didn't seem very peaceful to me.
He didn't. And if anything, he tried to grab me. I'm trying to get away from the cop. He said that I grabbed him, and I asked the officer, "Where did I grab you, sir?" I'm trying to figure this out right now, so I know. He said, "Well, you can see it in court." Well, I'm like, dude, well, if you show the video right now, you have the discretion.
You know what you should have said to him?
What I should have said?
No, you. How about this? I won't see it in court. We won't get that far. We'll see it at your termination hearing.
That's what
when they fire your ass.
So I asked the cop. I said, "Look, show the video to the supervisor and show it to me and see if I assaulted you. You have the discretion to file that charge." And he said, "No, you can see it in court." I said, "Then where did I assault you at?" He said, you can see it in the court. I said, I know I didn't assault you. That's how I know you're lying. Because if you had the evidence, you would have shown me that I assaulted you. I know what I'm doing. I've done police for years. I'm not gonna assault a cop. Never. I don't believe in violence in law enforcement. Okay? He was clearly lying in the video. He was lying. He was trying to scare me. So what he did is he charged me with resisting arrest. That's it. He said, you know what?
Well, so hold on, wait, don't go that far yet.
Okay.
Because we want to break this down for people, okay? We want to let everyone know exactly what's going on. So if you watch the video, I say, what are you touching him for? Because the reason that this cop's upset is because he's wearing a mask, he's not answering questions, okay? And so here's the thing. Not illegal to wear a mask. In fact, it's mandated by the governor. So that's a fucking normalcy. And most cops aren't wearing them. Number two, he has the Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. This cop has no articulable suspicion or probable cause that a felony has happened, is currently happening, or is going to. You can't assume because you see a guy in a ski mask skinning on a public sidewalk. And most people disapprove of the method. They say, oh, you know, you're crawling around on the ground. You're filming from a public sidewalk. Crawling is not illegal, or else babies would never learn to walk, you fucking morons. You might not like it that he walked towards the cop. Well, you know what? The cop said, come here. So when he listens to the cop, people get upset. When he observes his rights, the cop gets upset. Who are we here to fucking please? We're here to please the Constitution of the United States of America. At the end of the day, you may not appreciate the methods, but the bigger picture here is he never broke the law. And while he never broke the law, the cop assaulted him, count it, 4 times, drew his gun on him 2 times, and the most terrifying thing, and I don't even think you recognize this, all he did was, if the cop said, you're detained, once he said you're detained, he relaxed. He said, okay, you want to detain me? You got that. He wasn't giving in. And we have the ability constitutionally, if a cop is acting outside of his legal capacity, we can use up to deadly force to withdraw. He never put his hands on him. All he did is evade, right? So when the cop says you're detained, at that point, he calms down. And notice this cop's scared to death, little bitch, because when he's pulling away, the cop's like, oh, help me, help me. Once he says he's detained and he relaxes, the cop throws him up against a fence. But what is it? A cast iron fence with sharp fucking points at the top, and his back goes right into it. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I seen that. I seen it on him.
His back goes right into it. Dude, that could have perforated your fucking spine. Ooh. So they tell this guy, hold on a second, guys. They tell this guy that there's going to be all sorts of charges against him. There's going to be assault on a peacekeeper. There's going to be disorderly conduct. There's going to be trespassing and hurting his feelings.
Oh. In the street, guys.
Did I just get photobombed by Santa?
You got photobombed by Santa.
Pull up a chair, man. Indian news in the street. So here's what winds up happening, okay? You can't trespass somebody from a fucking public sidewalk. You just can't do it. Ain't gonna fucking happen.
Group photo, man.
Right?
Yep.
So you can't trespass someone from a public sidewalk. And at this point, at first, the cops thought he was there by himself. That's what they thought. So they were like, we'll just treat him however the fuck we want. Once they realized that AFA and Bronson and Hoosier were there, they were like, uh-oh, we have a fucking problem. Now, they already got him arrested, his money thrown on the fucking ground. So at this point, they have to save face. They have to bring him to jail. But then they only charge him with resisting arrest. By the way, secondary crime. So, for example, if I have committed disorderly conduct and you have a lawful, articulable suspicion or probable cause to say that because, you know, they don't decide law. Cops are not arbitrators, they're enforcers. You decide I committed disorderly conduct and I start fighting that arrest, then I'm resisting arrest. There needs to be a primary charge to supersede the secondary charge. So there cannot be, like, it's resisting arrest, not resisting detainment, resisting a cop with a small dick and a small stature wanting to ask unreasonable questions. That doesn't fucking exist, right? Mm-hmm. So if he's not under arrest, he cannot possibly resist arrest. Yep. So they give him the resisting arrest charge. I think they save face, they take him to jail. They know the prosecutor's going to dismiss the charges and leave it alone. So that way everyone saves face. We're not here to save face, and don't think because you tried to save face that makes you any fucking better. It makes you worse. What would have made you better if you stood up and said, we looked at the cameras because the police admitted they were watching the fire department cameras live, admitted that you guys fucked up, admitted that you guys made a mistake, admitted that your officer was a racist piece of shit, and then said, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna let this man go. So you know what, one of my biggest live streams, I turned myself in I get 300 people watching. I go to bail this asshole out, and I got 1.2K. And I go there and I said, we get the money raised up because he said, oh, I bring my own money with me because ain't nobody gonna bail me out. Well, surprise, surprise, we raised the money in like 20 minutes. We bail this motherfucker out. You know why? Because he's black and it helps my views. Sorry.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's
just
right.
Kidding.
He's
Just kidding.
man, I was delegated him to be black.
So we show up there and then
your blackness.
they
You're
say,
the new black guy now.
hey, and then Hoosier brings up to me, well, he usually carries bail money with him. So he did bail himself out. And just an update, last night, what did we do? What did we give you?
$200.
We gave him the fucking, and we, so here's what we did. We got another 50 for him too. I contacted, since he bailed himself out, I contacted folks by email to make sure, say, listen, he bailed himself out. It is now your option. Would you like me to issue you a refund? Or would you like me to give him the cash? And almost everybody, just some we haven't heard from yet, almost everybody said, just go on, give it to him. So I went to the ATM, and I took out the cash. I wanted you people to be able to hear. We gave him the money. That's what we do for our people.
I appreciate you guys for giving me this.
So now he's going to fight this fucking case.
Damn right I am.
And guess what else?
I'm gonna file a lawsuit.
He said I was worried in there because I thought you guys were gonna leave me. You imagine that? This
I was
motherfucker.
worried,
Well, I'll tell you what was funny is when the cop comes by there, you guys act like you didn't know him.
Lisa, thank you so much. So
Oh, that was funny.
That's hilarious.
the Eric Brandt Show, happy fuck the cops day. Loved your voicemail.
Yeah.
But here's the fucking thing. We're not going to help those cops. And you know
Oh,
what?
right.
And this is a sacrifice. Thank you, Justin. Here's the sacrifice for liberty.
Appreciate
We
you,
could have
Justin.
said, yes, we know him. And you know what would have happened?
Appreciate
They let him go, right?
They would have let him the fuck go. And that bad cop, when there's no cameras running, is going to beat somebody else.
Exactly. You did the right thing. You
So
did
we
the right
said,
thing. It was
and
hilarious.
secondly, we're not going to help them do their job. We're not
Right.
going to help them, Neil, my friend. I want you to get yourself fired. So no, I don't know.
Right?
They found out soon after because I immediately called the sheriff's department and the police station right after and said, hey, by the way, that was my buddy. But you said you didn't know him.
Actually,
No.
you didn't say you didn't know him. What
No,
you
he
did
asked,
is
is he with me?
right.
And he wasn't with me. But he wasn't physically with me. He was with the police. And Eric Brandt calls Lafayette Police. He says, I've been hired to give you guys a singing telegram. Can I give it to you? And the cop goes, what? Can I give you a singing telegram? And the cop says, sure, that's fine. What's up, Riding Humboldt County? He says, sure, I'll take a singing telegram. He goes, happy fuck the cops day. Happy fuck the cops days every day of the week. Where he goes, and then he goes, happy fuck the cops day. Ole, what do you think about that? And the cop says, oh, it's very, very good, sir. He goes, well, could you let my employer know so that way I get a tip? He's a fucking legend. And the first audit video I watched was actually his video evading these two cops trying to tase him, and then the sergeant stepping in and stopping it and saying he's not under arrest. He didn't do anything wrong. You're not going to touch him. And here's why I say I don't hate all cops. I hate bad cops, and I've met a lot of them. Because there are cops like that exist. Okay?
It's rare and it's hard to find.
That's true.
So now that we got 707 people in here, let's go back over how many bad cops we got today?
A lot.
But how many are we about? How many are about
Three.
to go to the go be working at McDonald's?
3.
3 McDonald's new employees.
That's right.
If they pass McDonald's background check.
If they pass.
Well, they can't because now they're going to be charged with a crime.
That's right.
They may not get chopping.
All right, so we'll see if we can help you out at
3
like
drug
Jiffy
deal-
Lube or something.
We'll get you
3
a Walmart
drug
sec-
dealers on the
hey,
street.
We'll get
3
you a-
new drug dealers.
No, we'll get you a job at Walmart security. Walmart greeter. How about
No, I don't want them at Walmart.
that? You're right. That
I
might,
go to Walmart.
You're
I'm
right.
I'm intimidated.
You're right. That might do something to the food there.
Yeah. So here we go. 3 cops. First one, Officer Reynolds, Anderson PD, chokes out some kid 2 days after the chokehold was banned, throws him on the ground even though he's the wrong suspect. Says there's a knife. No knife ever found. Then when I expose him, they arrest me, put charges on me. You haven't heard about this part yet. Finally, they put him on administrative leave. They had a hearing on Wednesday, and at the hearing they said, guess what, asshole? You're suspended without pay for a month and a half.
Yeah.
I was watching your live stream. in the
Oh,
car.
okay. So what they also
Listening
say,
to it.
the day that they tell him he's suspended without pay, Dakota Nice, the kid that got choked out about 8 months ago,
Crazy.
has this charge for hit and run. They don't pursue it. There's no evidence. Well, the day that this cop is told that he's without pay and in a month his job is gone, The Anderson police now charge this kid again the same day, and the Fraternal Order of Police of Anderson release a Facebook post that says, "We will vindicate Officer Reynolds and show he's a great officer."
Yeah.
That's vindication. You're literally going after everyone that's trying to fire a bad cop, while his whore girlfriend Gravely is back on duty today. I'm in the mood for some auditing. Thanks for inviting me back to Anderson, Sheriff Mellinger. People have told me to leave. I think I'll stay. Bad cop number 2, shitbag cook, winds up.
Can I comment on?
Yes.
Can I comment on her real quick? She must have gave a lot of BJs to the sheriffs to get her job back.
And by BJ's you mean Billy Joel CDs.
That's right, Billy Joel
CDs.
That's right.
Okay, I'm a big
with some Philly cream inside of them that she sucked out.
Because she was hungry. It was a Billy Joel donut.
Yeah, pretty much.
I understand. Billy Joel donut.
That's right.
That's right. I'm a goddamn American hero. You better not forget that. Number 2, Officer Cook, East Chicago PD. Fucking asshole. Has a headlight out, freaks out, throws an auditor on the ground with not a police tactical takedown, gets his leg wrenched inside because another officer, using his knee, tries to apply pressure to Mike and wrenches this cop's leg inside. The cop gets freaked out because he has an anger problem and he's clearly the ugliest man in the world, punches him in the face, and then tries to say it's a brachial stun. It was not open-handed. It was not to the back of the neck trying to incapacitate. The mark was on his head. He released the pictures. Share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you go to Mark Stevens and send him some PayPal because he needs help with a lawyer. By the way, he's already suing the city. That just happened to be random. They can't run traffic lights because of this. Like I said, they don't have red. They don't have yellow, they don't have green. The only traffic color they have on their light system is black, and then they beat it for being black. Number 2. Number 3, Officer Brooks, West Lafayette PD.
You never put your hands on me, man.
Ah!
You never pulled a gun on me, man.
Goddamn!
You know what you should have did? You should you know what? He didn't assault me. Let's not file these charges. Let him go. Let him do his thing. He ain't doing nothing wrong, but all you cops and all you firefighters stuck up for the cop. That's what I seen in the video, and I didn't even hear it in the cop car. I seen that, and all the officers, all the firefighters seen lied for you.
Thanks, Wilson and Alyssa.
That's why we have cameras, guys, because there could be like 30 people lying on us, and then the camera shows something else. Who they gonna believe? If I didn't have a camera, they'd have believed all the firefighters, all the police that was there. They would have believed them.
Well, that's nothing to do with the cameras. It's because you're black and you probably are causing trouble.
You know what, man? I must be a criminal. Dangerous black guy. Must be a gangbanger because I'm black.
You know, I don't appreciate all this stuff. We shouldn't think because a person's black they're any worse than anyone else.
What's this guy's name?
Here's my wallet, man. Just take it out. Don't hurt me.
Give me your money, bro.
Okay.
What was the guy's name? Brooks?
Officer Brooks. Yeah. We got his badge number 2.
Yeah, but the fact that I was falsely accused.
Chuck Bronson. What's up, Chuck?
How you doing, Chuck? Nice filming with you, man. I appreciate you.
Officer Second Class Brandon Brooks.
What? I'm sorry?
Officer Second Class Brandon Brooks.
Yeah, that would be
Brandon,
him.
middle initial M Brooks.
Brandon M. Brooks of the West. Guys, do
Officer
not.
Second Class.
Second class.
Not first class.
No.
Second class.
He's like the double
He's just
A
one
team.
step up from probationary officer.
Dude, he's one step up because of a step stool. That's about fucking it.
Yeah, not the language I would use, but yeah, you know.
That's why you have me to substitute what you're really feeling.
That's right. Guys, being black and filming the police is hard because you're always at risk of going to jail.
Now you're being racist.
Me? I'm not being racist.
Well, then you shouldn't steal a TV from someone's house right before an audit.
Damn, bro, I must have did something wrong to get arrested.
Look, I'm being Officer Brooks. I'm a racist asshole. Yay.
I must have did something wrong because 35 firefighters, most of the cop believe what that cop is saying. I must have did something wrong, you know? He said I grabbed him.
There's a new law in Indiana, I don't know if you knew this, that you're not allowed to crawl on the sidewalks.
Yeah, they're going to make that law for you. And by the way, people that are just coming in now, they watch this video and they're going to say, well, he was crawling on the sidewalk. He walked towards the officer. He had a ski mask on. It doesn't. Listen, you may not agree with the methods, but the big picture whole fucking point is not fucking illegal.
That's right.
If it was illegal to crawl, your babies would never walk. And they would be in the house with you forever, and you would be miserable people. So thank him for helping get babies out of the house. He's crawling, not a crime. He's talking shit, not a crime. And they're like, oh, he's wearing a mask. Your governor said he fucking had to. And all he said is it had to be cloth. That's why Barry's got this fucking mask. It's like a beekeeper. He's got a fucking ski mask. And I can just go like this. You don't like the fucking laws? Change them.
That's right.
And you know who changes them? We do.
And if you make crawling illegal, I guess I'll be coming back to crawl some more.
Thank you, Justin.
That's
Listen,
right.
it was said a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away called America, when it used to be fucking America, that there should be an uprising every 20 years so that the people will never lose the spirit of resistance.
That's right.
We're going to maintain that spirit. Now, I'm not saying go out and light shit on fire. What I'm saying is we will resist tyranny in all forms.
Is email address? Hold on.
Oh, guys, sorry. I'm just sending an email. 1 second. Let me put it on mute. Hope I hit the mute button. So I would like to email my official complaint to Officer Brandon Brooks. And I'm going to send the email to B as in boy, Brooks at wl.in.gov. So hold on. Let me just type this up here. B as in boy, B as in boy, R as in Richard, O as in Oscar, O as in Oscar, K as in Kilo, S as in Sam, at W as in Whiskey, L as in Lima, dot I as in Indigo, N as in Nancy.gov. Again, I'm sending my email to bbrooks at wl.in.gov.
In case he didn't put that on mute, moderators, please don't post that in the chat.
Oh shit, I didn't put it on mute. Moderators, listen guys, do not email, do not call.
And
Definitely don't.
Don't post it in the chat.
Don't do that. Don't fucking do it. God damn it. You were supposed to make sure I was on mute.
I'm sorry I failed you.
Damn, I failed too.
And I can't do shit because if I get you in trouble, there's going to be a night with a lot of disappointed children and no fucking presents.
That's right.
Hey, Andy. Anyways, what is that? That's an email you're writing to B, the letter B, then BROOKS at WL.in.gov. You're just redressing your grievances?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it. But who is that email for?
Well,
Officer Brandon Brooks, second class?
Yes, Officer Brandon
Oh, I
Brooks,
got you.
second class, yeah.
That makes sense.
Don't email them.
Why didn't you? I thought you hit the X button.
My bad, bro. My bad. I'm sorry. I must have been lacking. I must have been doing something else. I'll do it. I'll try to do it next time if I catch it. All right.
Damn.
I'm not good at moderating. Guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought about maybe emailing the chief.
Oh, Chief Tony, Chief Troy Harris, you mean?
Yeah, that chief.
I would just say, like, you know what? They're busy. And as an American hero, I would say do not call the West Lafayette PD and talk to Chief Troy Harris about Officer Brandon Brooks, second class officer, first class cocksucker. Okay? Dude, sorry. We'll get through it together.
Damn. Oops, I accidentally did it. Hold on. I can't delete it. My bad.
You did what?
I didn't mean to, man. I didn't mean to, bro. I didn't mean to put the email in there, man. It was an accident.
You just...
Damn.
I need to smoke a cigarette right now. This is like sex only without the satisfaction.
Damn.
Do you remember what that is, Dad? Sex?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay. I didn't know.
If anybody, don't go on the thing on, FOP Lodge 48, number 48 is Anderson Police Departments. They're trying to take their page down and put it back up.
Oh yeah, guys, this is what they did. The Anderson Fraternal Order of Police, they just took their Facebook page down because they're getting inundated with AFA response. It's all right. Don't hate. Don't hate. That's what we do. Anyways, guys, if you want to donate to any of the respective causes, moderators, if we can get ready, paypal.me/accountability for all. You can also go to, what's your PayPal?
PayPal support free. I can put it in the description for you if you want.
Yeah, throw it in the chat. So we got paypal.me/accountability for all. Right now we also have Omaha Cop Block putting his description in the chat right now, so you guys can get updated on that. We have paypal.me/
Indie News on the Street.
Indie News on the Street. So paypal.me/Indie News on the Street. Cop Block's putting his in. Paypal.me/accountability for all. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be, and some people say, oh my God, these guys. You know, I posted that video yesterday. Someone goes, where's the follow-up? He got out of jail like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, man.
Where's the follow-up? I came back to Indiana. I haven't left.
Yeah, right. We're still here.
We follow up everything. And then people don't even do their research, like my video with the mall chief, like, no follow-up. You guys never follow up. I did a...
You can always donate later. If you can't donate right now, you can always go to the community tab on my channel, Omaha Cop Block, or News Now Auditor Omaha Cop Block, and you can always donate later. It's in the community tab. It's the first thing you see on the community tab, guys. Check it out, man. And check out my videos, man. I'll be posting my version soon. I'll be posting my own version soon, all right?
Yeah, and I'll put it on my community page so that way you guys have it. So, again, guys, you want to help us out financially, keep in mind, we are following up. And we're flying across the country to all these different PDs that we've already visited to make sure that we follow up and give you guys the details. That's what this video is about. But people say we don't make a goddamn difference. Well, I got sustained complaints all across the country on bad cops. And now we got one he's fired. He gets a month of having no money to have to figure out what the hell he's going to do with his life.
Walking.
Yeah, we got this other cop who was the next day put on internal investigation. That would be Officer Cook of East Chicago PD. And then we have this piece of shit, Brandon Brooks at the West Lafayette PD.
Who assaulted me because I had my hand in my pocket, which is not illegal.
Well, no, you were, you know how they say driving while black?
Yep, I was crawling.
You were crawling while black, yeah.
And I thought the fire station with the paramedics would be the most safest place to be, but I guess not when they're lying on me saying I assaulted an officer when I didn't. So now I can't even trust the fire department because they're making false allegations. They're sticking up for their...
Well, no, that's the right place. You don't understand. The fire department is the right place for Officer Brooks because he's gonna get fired and they fight fires. So that's where
he can apply there.
He can apply there
and be a firefighter.
Yeah, he can fight his firing
and do real hero work.
Real hero shit. Big dick shit.
That's right. Because cops don't do hard jobs. Their jobs are not hard.
And I normally like the fire department guys. You'll see me that I don't audit at the fire department just because they're running into fires, they're saving lives. But in this situation, they did a shitty fucking thing.
And here's the thing, man. If you are an officer of the law, right? If you fear for your safety that much, you should get a different job. It's a choice to be a cop. I can't take this off. I didn't choose to be black. You chose to be a cop. You went and applied for that position.
I chose to be white, actually.
You did?
Yeah.
How'd you do that? You talked to God or something?
Yeah, he was like, listen, I got some extra parts today. You can be white or black. I'm like, I'm not getting assaulted for crawling on the ground. I'll be white today.
Man, I can't take this off. I could try to bleach myself, but I'll still be black.
Work for Michael Jackson.
Yeah, work for Michael.
Yeah, but that costs like hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm broke. I ain't got that type of money. Man.
Michael Jackson was able to do
Anyways, guys, share, like, and subscribe. Who's Your News Now? Indie News in the Street. Omaha Cop Block. Chuck Bronson. Mark Stevens. Freedom to Film. One Panda Army. The whole Indiana crew. We out here. And then you got this asshole from Nebraska.
That's right, Omaha Cop Block on YouTube. Check me out. And stop saying you fear for your safety, officers, okay? If you fear for your safety, get a different job. It is as simple as that.
Michael Strauss said, the cop said, he charged him for intimidation. He's unarmed. You got a gun. You're intimidating by someone saying your lights out. Go fuck yourself hard.
That's crazy, man. You guys should be real men. And officers are real men, not a pussy. Real men do real men jobs. Obviously, they hire these people who don't want to work. They're just scared, little boys, and that's not a good thing, guys. I will be a cop. Let me take your job, and I'll do it for you.
No, don't be a cop.
Don't be a cop.
Don't be a cop.
I'll be an honest cop.
I'll audit you.
Well, that's fine.
All right, guys, we're out of here. We just want to do a quick little bad cop update at 1.3 to 800 people. Thank you so much. We're going to take down these tyrants with case law, with legal backing, and with the support from we the people. And that's the...
That's the way, man.
That's the reason we stopped you today.
That's right. Omaha Complex.
That's the reason. That's the reason we stopped you today.